From admiring glances to romantic advances, there are benefits to being a popular girl in the Big Brother house. But tonight, being popular means only one thing. You could be going home. Welcome to Big Brother.
Previously on Big Brother, the 4 high school cliques, the athletes, the brains, the popular crowd, and the offbeat began to turn on one another.
Technotronics.
Dude, you spelled shotgun. Are you serious?
Who spelled it correctly?
What do you want from me? I'm not a great speller.
If you want to confront me, then do so.
You create a lot of drama in the house, Sheena, and drama.
All right, okay.
With the cliques in turmoil, the house divided into 2 groups. But Ronnie was playing both sides.
I think this is a good idea. I do. I got Laura and Brett.
I thought Ronnie was the biggest dork in the house. Come to find out, he is playing everyone.
At the head of household competition,
Congratulations, Ronnie. You are the new head of household.
the double crosser took control. Laura tried to expose him to the house.
He knows if he gets y'all to hate us and us to hate y'all, he's in the middle sitting pretty. He's not a target forever.
She said, you're the one dividing the house.
I've just been playing a game. What are we playing?
Yeah.
A game.
At the nomination ceremony, Laura and one of her allies paid the price.
I've nominated Jeff and Laura for eviction.
He's obviously the rat now, and he put me up, so touche.
But things took an unexpected turn.
Are we all still talking game?
No, Russell, we're not.
Because I'm talking to you.
You can't treat people like that and expect them not to want to, evict you.
Ronnie worried that Russell was a bigger threat,
Nobody in this house seems to like him.
No.
Nobody.
and he contemplated backdooring him.
There is a scenario. Both of you stay.
With tensions high, the house guests battled for the power of veto.
Jeff, you win the power of veto.
Now that Russell was vulnerable, his former allies contemplated taking him out.
We don't want Russell in the house.
Why?
We might not get
He's
another
gonna win
chance.
everything.
But Jesse tried to be the voice of reason.
This would be a mistake.
At the veto meeting, Jeff saved himself, and Ronnie took Jesse's advice,
Jordan, please.
leaving the other side of the house with more empty promises.
Every single thing Ronnie's told me in this game is a lie.
Who will be evicted from the Big Brother house, Jordan or Laura? And who will become the new head of household? Find out tonight, live on Big Brother.
How many quarters are in an hour?
Shut up, 45.
Jordan!
Good evening, I'm Julie Chen. Welcome to Big Brother. It's day 19 inside the Big Brother house, and Ronnie, the video game expert and current HOH from the Brains Clique, is proving to be a gamer in every sense of the word. Last week, he controlled the eviction and divided the house. This week, he rose to power and continued to play both sides, sending everyone on an emotional roller coaster. Ultimately, he targeted 2 members of the popular clique. Now, Jordan, the waitress from Matthews, North Carolina, and Laura, the bikini model from Atlanta, Georgia, find themselves on the chopping block. One of them will be walking out of the house tonight. But first, Ronnie has spun a web of lies. But has he spun one lie too many?
Unfortunately, I'm in a position where I have to do something that I really don't want to do. Jordan, please.
This veto meeting is adjourned.
I was absolutely relieved that I did not go up on the block. Felt nice to kind of breathe a little bit.
Populars are done. I mean, clearly they're not popular in the Big Brother house.
I decided that I'd put up Jordan as the pawn to get Laura evicted. I want Laura to go home because she is a huge threat to me, but I can promise you this, Russell most definitely is on my hit list.
Ronnie, this was your chance to get Russell out of the house. What were you thinking, dude?
Are you okay?
Well, one of us is going home. I definitely feel betrayed by Ronnie. The original plan was to backdoor Russell. And of course, I get picked to go up on the block. Ronnie completely fooled me.
Well, if I leave and you stay, you know what you have to do. And vice versa.
It would be stupid to not send me home. I'm a tougher competitor. I'm a little bit wiser at the game than Jordan, but I'm still gonna fight. I'm not dead yet.
I'm really scared about Thursday. Do you think I'm going home?
No, I think you're good. I'm serious. I think you're good.
But then again, I would think Laura's a bigger threat than me, because she's smart.
I know, no offense to you, but I think she is too.
I want Jordan to stay. She's kind of like my break from the house, you know? She's just, you know, fun to talk to, makes me smile.
I'm so glad you're here. If you weren't, I would be bored. I don't even know how me and you even started like being.
Me neither.
I think because we shared a room, and we'd stay up late at night talking. Maybe that's how.
Like me, you could talk. Like I could tell you anything, and it doesn't even have to be about the game or the game. Like we just talk like to vent to each other. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's what I like. You know?
We're like a package.
Yeah, we are a package.
Jeff is like my best friend in this house. He's such a nice person, and he has such a good heart. He kind of reminds me of me, but just a boy version of me. I would miss him if I did get evicted. Keep playing with my hair.
What do you want me to do? I don't know. You want me to braid it?
Yeah, you know how to braid?
No.
Jordan's my best friend in the house, but unfortunately, survival in this game will always come before friendship. So I'll tell Ronnie whatever it takes to survive. I don't want to campaign too hard. I do want to stay in this house desperately, obviously, but the only thing I want to make sure that you know is that this week, if I leave, you're leaving 2 people in the game that are playing together and that will come after you. Jeff has been vocal about it, and the only thing I can tell you is that, you know, I can promise you safety.
Yeah.
You know, I can be here to help you. I think I'm better as an ally than Jordan is.
Yeah.
It would be easier to persuade Jeff to do what we need him to do if Jordan was gone.
So Jeff is not voting to evict Jordan?
No.
Never.
No.
Michelle and possibly Shima, I might be able to convince them to switch their votes.
Mm-hmm.
The deal that Laura was offering me was interesting to me because there's one less person that was coming after me, and it was going to leave pretty much just Jeff, the only one in the house that was going to come after me. Jesse's going to be the key. You got to convince Jesse, because if Jesse switches, Natalie will switch.
Yeah.
Lydia would switch too, and if Lydia switches, Kevin switches.
But don't you think Jesse may be a lost cause, honestly?
Jesse's concern is that you would put him up.
I wouldn't put Jesse up.
Tell him, though. Tell him.
Yeah.
We're basically talking evicting Jordan.
Yeah.
Okay. When I brought Natalie, Shima, Lydia, and Kevin up to my room, I decided I was going to test the waters and see how they felt about maybe keeping Laura instead of Jordan. Please let me have the floor. I got a bombshell I'm gonna drop on all of you.
Okay, tell us.
Jordan and Jeff, they can't be controlled. If Jordan and Jeff are not broken up, Jeff at least can be swayed by Laura. Jordan will not be swayed.
No, Laura needs to go. Laura needs to go.
I'm not evicting Jordan. I'm letting that know now. I'm evicting Laura.
I'm just saying, let's consider the flip side of the coin here, okay? Laura has said Russell's going to try and switch votes to get Laura to stay. Laura outright told me that. The response was, no, we don't want to keep Laura, so since they weren't going for Laura, I decided to take the opportunity to throw Russell under the bus.
Here's the thing,
Russell should have gone up, and we listened to you and Jesse.
Yeah, we listened to you and Jesse, and Russell should have gone up.
I still don't think he should have. I still don't think it was the right week.
Guys, I'm pissed now. I'm gonna be honest, I'm really pissed. I should have put Russell's ass up.
As soon as I heard what was being said about Russell, I wanted to find out if it was true. I'm done. You guys can continue this conversation without me.
What's wrong with you?
Nothing.
Uh-oh.
Ronnie's like, oh, Russell promised Laura she's staying in this house that he could get the votes to keep her in and get Jordan out.
After I heard what went on upstairs from Natalie, obviously I wanted to get to the bottom of it.
I'm not saying it's true, but Ronnie just said that Laura just went up there saying that you're gonna try rallying up votes for her.
What do you want to ask me, Jeff?
Are you trying to rally up votes for Laura?
Does it look like I'm trying to rally up votes for Laura?
Then that's it. Dude, I'm on your side. Who told you this?
Ronnie.
It's always... No.
I need to talk to him.
Okay.
It's getting ridiculous.
But it's her.
Stop being paranoid. Jesse, Natalie, and Russell said Laura was leading a charge to make herself stay, and I'm definitely concerned Jordan might go home, but nothing added up to me.
Hey, you know what I was thinking? Why the f would Ronnie call Laura up? Ronnie, his power's done.
This is exactly how it went down. He said, hey, Laura was up here for about an hour, and she said that Russ told her that he could get the votes to keep her in the house.
Does he understand he's being way too manipulative? I'm just throwing that out there.
Did you say that Russ said that he had votes to keep you here?
No. No. If I'm lying, I will get struck by lightning and die tonight.
We all need to sit at the table. He's making up lies.
Well, let's get Ronnie and Russ out here, and I will ask them both. We'll play this game, because I never, ever said that.
I don't want to be in it.
I had to protect myself when Ronnie started spreading lies about me. Ronnie tried to take me down. If I go out the door this week, at least I took him down with me. Okay, so Natalie is saying that you told her that I came up there and said, Russell told me that he could get the votes to get me to stay. Did I say that to you?
I'm not being put on the spot.
I never even asked Russ for his vote. Did I ask you for a vote, Russ? Did we ever even talk about it? For 2 seconds, all I said was, isn't Thursday gonna be crazy? I'm up against my friend. That's all I said. So don't throw me under the bus when everybody in this house already hates me, Ronnie.
She did.
Paranoia
is super high.
I haven't asked you for a vote. I haven't asked you for a vote. I haven't asked Shima. I didn't ask Michelle. I did not ask Casey. I'm asking Jeff. I didn't ask anybody for a vote.
Then who was the one that told you this?
I'm not being put on the spot here.
Well, we're putting everyone on the spot because the only person that talked to her was you. So who told you that?
I promised Laura what was set up there was between me and Laura.
Do you realize that everyone else is seeing that it looks a little bit fishy on your end?
And I just stated, let it look like what it looks like, and I'm okay with letting it look like that.
You're trying to turn me and her against each other, and then you're saying that Russell is against me.
No, I have not said anything about Russell being against you, and I absolutely have not done anything trying to turn you against each other.
No, I'm just saying I just want everybody to see the lies.
And you don't want to defend yourself, but you don't want to say yes, you don't want to say no. So it does look a little bit awkward.
As I'm saying, I'm okay with how it looks, and everyone's going to make up their mind, so I'm okay with that.
Hey, Laura, thank you for telling the truth. I do appreciate it.
You're welcome. And I was telling the truth. I never said that.
Dude's a liar.
I told you. I never said that.
No, that's great. I love that because he just looks like an idiot right now.
I'm not going to defend myself or him.
No, if he had something to say, he had ample opportunity to do so.
He would have said it.
Yeah.
And I swore on everything important
And now
to
he's
me, I
going to try
never
and
said
take everyone
that.
aside and spin another story.
Oh, yeah.
About a lot of people said on both sides that wasn't even true.
He set all of us up.
Well, because he was telling us different.
He was telling us you guys were, he was telling us the same. He was telling you
I'm
guys
sure he's
about
telling you a
guys.
lot of because I heard a lot about you guys too.
Yeah.
Look what he just did. This whole game has been Ronnie's show.
I don't like him. I don't like him.
I better not see none of y'all in that room up
He
there.
went upstairs.
Russell.
Hey, Ronnie, I really don't want to hear it right now.
Okay, well, I had a question to ask you going in line.
No, everything you said to me is a complete lie. You have been lying to everyone in this house. You are the rat, and we figured it out, and you got caught.
It's just the way it works.
I have not lied to you. I have not lied to Jesse. I have not lied to Lydia.
Okay, well, hold on. You haven't lied to anyone? Hey, everyone, come in here. Ronnie's saying he's not lied to anyone. Hey, Ronnie, why don't you tell everyone in the house?
Come in here.
Because everyone wants to walk in and hear this, that you have not lied.
I have not lied to Jesse. Have not lied to Lydia. Have not lied to Kevin. I have not lied to Shima.
You lied to them and told them that I came up there earlier and said Russell's trying to rally up votes for me, and I've never even asked Russell for a vote, Ronnie.
So defend yourself.
I've been getting hustled for 16 days.
Did I ask you when you were up there if you wanted to stay?
I said, yes, I want to stay.
Did you not say that you would make a much better ally than Jordan?
Yes, of course I'm going to say that.
Don't throw another question back. I know you're a debater, and I can debate with you all night long, and I will still work your ass in the ground.
If I go home this week, that is fine. I will sit in my living room and watch these people run you out of this house.
That's fine.
Think about it this way. We hated all of y'all because we were told that y'all hated us. Y'all hated all of us because y'all were told we hated you. And who is sitting in the middle? Ronnie.
Lies. Vicious lies.
Very nice, though. I'm very impressed. I can't hate on your manipulation, man. I really can't. You got Michelle, you got Shima, you got Jordan, you certainly got Jeff. You put him up.
Ronnie, I'm sorry, you're going home next week. He's sitting up there locked himself in his room because he doesn't want to fight a whole firing squad because he knows he's not going to win. Why are you locking yourself in the room if you're right?
Should have put his ass out.
Coming up, Ronnie can run, but in the Big Brother house, no one can hide. And later, the house guests will be voting live to evict either Jordan or Laura. Who will be leaving tonight? Stay with us. Welcome back to Big Brother. Ronnie's lies have been exposed, and the house is united against him. Russell's leading the charge, and his wrath has only just begun.
Since it has come out that Ronnie was the master manipulator, he barricaded himself inside the HOH room. I don't know what you're eating, Ron. I know he has a bunch of candy. Root beer, I think he has some chips in there.
Ronnie, please go to the diary room.
Oh, Big Brother, you like to torture me, don't you? Make me go out there to that den of serpents.
Ronnie, please go to the diary room.
You want?
Hey, Ron, how you doing? How's everything going today? You've been awfully quiet up there.
Been sleeping.
Been sleeping? Tired of scheming? No more schemes? You're supposed to be this mastermind, this really smart guy, really smart, smarter than everyone in this house. Huh? How's it feel? You're going home. It must suck. No, you're going home, you gotta stay here for a week, and you got me riding up here the whole time? Man, that's gotta suck. But don't worry, I'll be right here when you get out. I'll be right here when you get out. Every day, all day long, that's all he's gonna hear.
He's an...
How's it going? You hanging out? Thinking about how Russell got you? How out of all people Russell got you? I'm going to torture Ronnie all day long. How bad does that suck?
Where's the bottle opener, do you know?
Here, Ron. There you go. There's the bottle opener. Morning, Rhett. Rat-a-tat-tat. Ready, ready, ready. Ready, Rick Pedersen. Ready, ready, ready. How you doing? If my wife found out that I didn't put up Russell because he's such a bully, then she'd be so sad. She'd be so sad. She'd be so sad. You should have sent me home when you had the chance. You should have sent me home when you had the chance. And you blew it. You blew it. You blew it. Still here.
It sucks that he just has to like chill in his room.
I said he has to be walking in the room because Russell walks around scaring him. I said it's not right.
What should I do?
miss my wife. My wife is my best friend. I realize that so much more now than ever. I just sit here and I just think she would know what to do. She would have some advice for me.
Let's go to the living room and talk with the house guests. Hi, house guests. Hi. Natalie.
Yes, Julie.
It has been an intense and very emotional week in the house. What's the mood like right now?
Oh, it is pretty tense. It is pretty crazy. One thing, though, we did come together as a house, and we have a united as one. Unlike last week, you saw first week we had a split vote 5-5. This week we are united as one, I think. So it's gotten better, actually.
But there's still tension, I imagine.
There is, but it's with one particular person. So yeah.
Well, house guests, you guys did manage to have some laughs together as a group earlier this week. Some of the men got a chance to explore, shall we say, their feminine side. Oh, no. Take a look at this.
What? Thought things couldn't get worse.
I hope the force is with you all.
Michelle. That's the ugliest fashion show I've ever seen. I don't know about you guys. But Michelle, who wore it best?
Let's see. I would have to say Jeff in the cheerleader outfit. His rack was very nice.
Kevin, what do you think? Who wore it best in your opinion?
Casey definitely was rocking it. 2 snaps, V formation.
Jeff, let me turn to you. Do you think your buddies back home in Chicago will ever let you live that down?
I think there's a couple more things I've done since my stay here that they're not going to let me live down, but...
Oh, and that wasn't the worst?
I think I got a handful of them.
All right. That's what Big Brother's all about. Well, thank you, house guests. I'll be back in a little bit. Coming up, lovable geek or ruthless sneak? I'll talk one-on-one with Ronnie in his final moments as HOH. Plus, the live vote and eviction. Stay with us. Welcome back. On the internet, he's being called the square root of all evil. Let's talk to Ronnie, the HOH, who has turned this house upside down. Hi, Ronnie.
Hi.
Your housemates are in the living room. They can't hear you, so please speak your mind, okay?
Be careful what you ask for, Julie.
I'm well aware, but thank you. Now, Ronnie, right out of the gate, you chose to play both sides of the house. Now, you've seen every single season of Big Brother. You must know this usually backfires. So why'd you take the risk?
I took the risk because most times when contestants play both sides of the house, they have no allegiance to either side. I actually have allegiance to the athletes with Jesse, Natalie, and all of them. So I actually was only really playing one side of the house to get information for our true alliance.
You didn't mention Russell in that group of athletes. Now, it appeared at one point you were so close to backdooring Russell and putting him up on the block, but you didn't. Why not? What happened?
Because it just was too early, really. I mean, if this had been even week 3 and I was HOH, for sure, no questions asked, he would be up there right now. However, it was too early to burn the bridge with Jesse and Natalie, and I really trust them and they're my true alliance. So I decided go with that.
All right. Well, Ronnie, in the past 48 hours, you spent more time locked away in the HOH room than any other head of household in the history of Big Brother. How did you survive?
Well, everyone that knows me, my wife and my family will say I've survived on far less food for much longer playing video games on my computer. So it was not very hard for me to do that. And really, it was just to generate sympathy. And despite what the people downstairs may have you believing, there is an underlying tone of sympathy toward me. And 5 of the people in this house are on my side.
All right. Well, I'm not sure if you want to hear what I'm about to tell you, but I need to send you back down to your housemates in the living room. Thank you for your time, Ronnie.
Thank you.
It is time to find out who will be walking out of the house tonight. Will it be Jordan, the waitress from Matthews, North Carolina, or Laura, the bikini model from Atlanta, Georgia. Let's return to the living room and talk with the two nominees. Jordan, Laura, in just a few moments, your housemates will cast their votes to evict live. But before they do, you each have one last chance to plead your case. And Jordan, you're up first.
Okay. All right. As everyone knows, this has been a crazy 3 weeks. Thank God we found out who the rat was, because I really did think I was going to need a therapist in here from all the emotions going on. I just want to clarify something, that I do want to be here. I didn't fly all the way from Charlotte to here not to be here. I just want to clarify that because someone had put words in my mouth that I didn't say. If I do go home tonight, I wish you all luck, no hard feelings. You are all so Gucci, and I love you all. And Casey, you know where I will be, in the McDonald's drive-thru getting a
Big Mac.
Thank you, Jordan. Laura, it is your turn.
Okay, first and foremost, I want to let you all know that I'm just as thankful and grateful to be here as all of you. It's been so fun getting to know all of you. Unfortunately, due to certain circumstances and manipulation and lies, I was unable to meet a few of you as well as I would have liked to. I hope that you cast your vote. You know what's best for you. I know everybody says that, but I really do mean that. Do what's best for you in this game. If I do leave tonight, good luck, and I can't wait to see all of you at the end.
Thank you, ladies. It is time for the live voting to begin. Ronnie, as current HOH, you are not allowed to vote. Neither are the two nominees. One at a time, the rest of you will enter the diary room and cast your vote to evict. Jeff, you're first. Please go to the diary room. Jeff has been Jordan's best friend in the house, and their budding relationship should determine his vote. Hi there, Jeff.
Hi, Julie.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Laura.
Thank you, Jeff.
Thanks.
Head back to the living room. Jesse has been out to get Laura since day one. Will he see his wish come true tonight? Hi, Jesse.
Hi, Julie.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Laura.
Thank you, Jesse.
Thank you, Julie.
Natalie has followed Jesse's every move. Will she follow him with her vote? Hi there, Natalie.
Hi, Julie.
Please cast your vote to evict.
Well, let's spice it up some in the house, and I vote to evict Jordan.
Thank you, Natalie. Please go to the living room. Casey is friends with both nominees. His decision should be a difficult one. Hi there, Casey.
Hi, Julie.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Laura.
Thank you, Casey. Please go back to the living room. Although a part of the athletes clique, Russell has been unpredictable, determined to do things his own way. Hi there, Russell.
Hi, Julie.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Laura.
Thank you, Russell. Please go back to the living room. Kevin has been laying low and sticking with the majority. Let's see if he does so tonight. Hello, Kevin.
Hi, Julie.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Laura.
Thank you, Kevin. Please join the others. It's official. With 5 votes to evict Laura, Laura will be going home tonight. But let's see how the rest of the votes fall. Hi there, Lydia.
Hi.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Laura.
Thank you, Lydia. Please go
Thanks.
back to the living room. Shima is not close to either nominee. Who does she see as the bigger asset to her in the game? Hi, Shima.
Hello.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Laura.
Thank you, Shima. Please go back to the living room. Michelle has made no promises this week. Which nominee will she choose to evict tonight? Hi, Michelle.
Hi.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Laura.
Thank you, Michelle. Please go back to the living room.
Thank you.
All of the votes are in. Let's give the news to the house guests. House guests, just a reminder, when I reveal the vote, the evicted house guests will have just a few moments to say their goodbyes, gather their belongings, and walk out the front door. By a vote of 8-1, Laura, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
It's okay.
Take care, honey.
Bye.
Take care.
You'll be all right. Bye, guys.
You'll be all right.
Bye, bye. I got my pizza.
Now when I'm rolling the ball, I'm gonna be like,
Breathe, girl, breathe.
Yeah.
thank you, Russell.
Congratulations. Good job.
It's too late now, but
Laura, I bet you have a lot to say. Well, stay right there because when we return, I'll be speaking live with Laura. Then, the power is up for grabs. With deals being made and promises broken, no one is safe, making tonight's HOH competition more important than ever. Stay with us. Welcome back to Big Brother. I'm sitting here with Laura, who has just been evicted from the Big Brother house 8-1. You got your sympathy vote.
I was happy about that.
Okay, let's talk about details in the game.
Okay.
It seemed like the minute Ronnie became HOH, he was gunning for you.
He was.
Why?
I'm not really sure why Ronnie was gunning for me. I told a lot of stuff to Jordan in confidence, and I think she may have said stuff to him not knowing that she shouldn't. Like, I told her, you know, immediately after HOH, I was like, Ronnie's a rat, I know it. And Jordan kind of went to him and was like, we trusted you. You know, Laura told us you're the rat, but we don't believe her. I mean, I don't really know, but I think he just knew I was on to him. I'm not really sure, but I know he was gunning after me.
Well, you had said openly you vowed to take this man down.
I was going to try to.
And now you're sitting here, but you did expose him to the house.
Yes.
How much satisfaction does that bring you?
I said at the beginning of this week when that went down, I'm pretty sure I'm walking out the door, but I'm so glad he took me down and I'm taking him down with me.
You think that he's not long for this Big Brother house?
No. If they're stupid, if they keep him longer than this week, I mean, he'll win the game. You saw what he's done in 2 weeks, you know?
You are a fan of the show. You're a student of this game.
Yes.
So is Ronnie. Ronnie saw you as a threat, which you were. He also saw Russell as a threat. Do you think it was smart for him to focus on you first and get you evicted rather than to focus it on Russell?
Maybe not smart, but probably easier. Due to things he'd said to me and other people, he kind of got me against a lot of people in the house, so I was an easier target. You know, Jesse and them disliked me for lies that Ronnie had said, so, you know, it was easier to get rid of me. Russell, he's on their team, you know, that whole team twist kind of played into it, I think. So I was just an easier target this week, unfortunately.
Well, Laura, in the event you were the one evicted, your housemates taped some goodbye messages, so let's listen.
Okay.
Laura, you quite possibly have the worst case of diarrhea of the mouth I've ever seen. If you had not caused that scene in the backyard, you'd probably still be here.
I think you are going home because you weren't a sheep. You spoke your mind and weren't going to take any guff, and I got to respect that.
We are going to miss you around. Definitely going to miss the pool time. It was very fun watching you tan. I think you are a very bright, intelligent girl, so I don't want you in this game.
You ended up becoming one of my closest friends in the house. Ronnie should be the one out, and we know that.
Laura, if you're watching this, that means you got the boot. You never asked me to not vote for you, so I don't know. I mean, sorry. Enjoy your pageants. Bye.
Well, Laura, I want to say thank you to you.
Thank you, Julie.
You're welcome. I'll be talking more with Laura tomorrow morning on The Early Show on CBS. Also tomorrow, go to CBS.com to watch Laura on The Inside Dish. with Ross Matthews. Laura, you know what time it is?
Yep.
HOH competition time.
Yes.
Who do you want to see win?
I'm hoping that Jordan or the Offbeats win.
All right, well, we'll find out in a few minutes. Okay. Earlier, each of the house guests had the chance to practice for this crucial HOH competition.
What is this? We walked out and we saw some variation of skee ball.
Let it go.
It looks like a seesaw type thing where you just pull down on it and then you try to shoot it in the buckets.
This is harder than it looks.
HOH is very important to me, so I'll be trying to get it this week.
Plan on practicing late into the night, and we will see what Big Brother has in store for us.
It is time for the live head of household competition. Free from the threat of eviction, the HOH must put 2 house guests on the chopping block. Who will be the new head of household? Let's find out. House guests, the power is up for grabs. Remember, if you win head of household, your entire clique is safe for the week. Ronnie, as outgoing HOH, you are not eligible to compete. Now, there's been a lot of buzz about who will be the new HOH. And it's time to put the speculation to rest. This competition is called Buzzworthy, and the concept is so simple. One at a time, each house guest will step up to the Big Brother launcher and shoot a single ball into the honeycomb target. The outer rings are worth between 1 and 7 points. The center is worth 10 points. Your ball's final resting place will be your score. The house guest with the highest score after everyone has launched their ball will be the new head of household. If you don't score, you are out of the game. If there's a tie, we'll go to a tiebreaker. Does everyone understand these rules?
Yes.
Excellent. Now, the order has been determined at random, and Michelle, you're first. Please take your best shot, Michelle. And Michelle gets 4 points. Michelle, since you are the first house guest to play, you're obviously in the lead, so take your place in the winner's circle. Jesse, 4 is what you need to beat. Take your best shot, Jesse. And Jesse beats it with a 6. Jesse, you take the place in the winner's circle. Michelle, you have been eliminated. Go on the bench. Kevin, you got to beat a 6 if you want to be HOH. Take your best shot. Nice try, but 5 won't do it. Sorry, Kevin, you've been eliminated. Join Michelle on the bench. Natalie, you're up. Take your best shot. Sorry, Natalie, 2 won't do it. You've been eliminated. So far, Jesse looks like he's moving back to the HOH room. Lydia, take your best shot. Sorry, Lydia, 1 won't do it. You've been eliminated. Go to the side. Russell, we will be back for your turn and the rest of this competition in just a moment, so hang tight. When we return, the rest of the house guests take their best shot at becoming HOH. Stay with us.
Ice in the kicker. Right at the free throw line. At the timeout.
Welcome back. We are close to determining the new head of household. So far, Jesse's in the lead with 6 points. Let's rejoin the action in the backyard. All right, Russell, it is your turn. If you want to move into that HOH bedroom, you got to beat Jesse and get higher than 6. Take your best shot. So close, but 5 won't cut it. Sorry, Russell, you've been eliminated. Shima, it is your turn. Take your best shot, Shima. Sorry, Shima, 3 won't do it either. You've been eliminated. Jordan, you're up. When you're ready, take your best shot. 6 is what you need to beat. Nope, that won't do it. Sorry, you've been eliminated. Jeff, you're up. Take your best shot, Jeff.
Thank you, Julie.
And we have a tie, which means Jeff, you get to join Jesse in the winner's circle. Casey, you are up. Take your best shot when you're ready. Yes. Sorry, Casey, that won't do it. You have been eliminated. Okay, we're going to a tiebreaker shot. Cleaning the slate, Jesse, you're up first.
I say we just battle it.
When you get up there, take your best shot when you're ready, Jesse. Again, a solid 6. Nice job, Jesse. Step to the side. Jeff, you need to get 6 or higher to stay in this game if you want to be HOH. Take your best shot.
Oh.
Congratulations, Jesse. For the second time this season, you are the new head of household. Ronnie, hand over that key to Jesse.
Thank you.
What's in store for the house now that Jesse is in power? Stay with us.
I'm really glad you're still here.
Welcome back. Let's rejoin the house guests. Hello again, house guests.
Hi,
Jesse, congratulations. How does it feel? Second time this season, you're HOH.
It's amazing. I'm not gonna lie.
Go ahead.
I just want to eat, Julie. That's all it really comes down to. You know what it is.
Oh, so the power of HOH has nothing to do with it?
Yeah, I don't think athletes can sustain their muscle mass on slop and protein shakes. So.
No one said winning $500,000 is going to be easy.
You're right, but it's easier when you're HOH every other week.
Casey, I want to turn to you because your son recently turned 1. What was it like to be in the house and having to miss that special day?
Oh, man, you're going to make me cry. It was tough. He was just about to start walking. I don't know if he's walking yet, but it was, you know, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and my wife understands it. But, you know, he's a little guy, so he, you know, he's probably wondering where I'm at and stuff, but I'm sure he's in good hands.
Well, if you make $500,000 out of this, I'm sure you'll make it up to him.
We'll send him to a good college. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, house guests, and have a great night, everybody. Who will Jesse nominate for eviction, and what food did you choose to feed the have-nots all week long? Find out Sunday at 8, 7 Central, then Tuesday at 9, 8 Central. Will the power of veto save one of the nominees? And I'll be back 1 week from tonight at 8 o'clock for the next live eviction. To follow house guests' every move, log on to CBS.com and subscribe to the live 24-hour internet feed. Don't forget, you can also get an uncensored look at life in the house on Big Brother After Dark, airing live each night from midnight to 3 a.m. on Showtime 2. For now, let's eavesdrop on the house guests. From outside the Big Brother house, I'm Julie Chen. Good night.
Happened so fast. I know. 6. Sweet. Yeah, I'd much rather have 8 balls. I thought it was going to be 10.
Get settled in, looking at it.
What?
No offense, I wasn't talking back though.
Yeah, I'm cool, man. Yeah.